and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open.
Okay, let's see if this is gonna work.
Broken hearts went so fast, every moment made to last. Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told. Community good as gold.
What's on the menu?
Broken hearts went so fast, every moment made to last. Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told. Community good as gold. Oh, oh, oh. Broken hearts went so fast, every moment made to last. Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Every face a shining light, day or night it feels just right. Discord channels breaking cheer, even when we're not quite near. Broken hearts went so fast, every moment made to last. Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open.
Sorry, I cannot see this. Ordered cheesesteak wrap and some fries. Got your little brother some pizza. See, I still want some pizza. Haven't had any lately. I know I'm fiddling around with things. My apologies.
Broken hearts went so
But my thumbnail is wrong and they won't let me fix it.
Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told. Community good as gold. Broken hearts here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told. Community, good as gold.
I'm gonna have to not worry about it for now. I'll fix it once we get off of here.
Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Every face a shining light. Day or night, it feels just right. Discord channels bringing cheer, even when we're not quite near. Broken hearts spin so fast, every moment made to last. Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace.
Oh, and I haven't had, did I get it? I haven't had anything since before I went to sleep. What did I have? I don't quite remember. Oh, I had a grilled cheese. I had a grilled cheese today. That's about it. Just a good old grilled cheese. But today we are going to be talking about Wiccan. Let me head over to the other screen.
Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At CafeJade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told. Community good as gold.
Said I was about to say, can't be streaming on an empty stomach. Listen, I've streamed so many times on an empty stomach. Stomach just over here growling. I'm like, I hope the mic is not picking it up. I'm like, I hope it's not, because it was pretty loud. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome to a cafe critique. Today we're doing Wiccan, so I hope you guys are ready to dive deep into Wiccan. Now, we've been talking about what if Wiccan was on Marvel Rivals, and I really hope that it happens because his story is so dope and his abilities seem really unique. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Making sure I don't have any crust in my eyes. But all right, you guys. It is season 2. It is season 2. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's 2025. So welcome to a Cafe Critique, episode 1 of season 2. Today we'll be breaking down Wiccan. So as you guys know, Cafe Critique is where we dive deep into the worlds of your favorite fictional characters. Today, we're talking about Wiccan. I learned a lot of new things that I didn't know. I didn't know much about Wiccan at all. Although I didn't realize I had seen him in a few roles. I didn't realize that's who he was. Who he was related to, what his purpose was, and so forth. So it was actually really, really, really fun going down this rabbit hole and learning more about his character. Collard, hello. I was over listening because I'm doing my hair. I thought you said Wicked. Nope, I haven't seen Wicked yet. But we'll be talking about Wiccan. Have you seen Wicked yet? I haven't seen it yet. Everybody's been talking about it. I ain't heard good or bad things. I just heard people talking about it. So I don't know if it's any good or anything yet. My apologies. Thank you for punching in. Oh, that wasn't even a punch in. It makes the same sound. Oh no, you did punch in. You did both. Okay, thank you for the lurk. I have not, but I heard good things. Okay. Definitely will have to check it out. I'm probably gonna wait until it's free to watch. What is it on? Is it like on is it in the theaters or did it go straight to streaming? And my bad, I know you're doing your hair, so take your time. There we go. Lisa, hello, welcome in. It was in theaters. I'm not sure if it's out on stream yet. Okay, so it was a theater movie. Listen, I haven't been to the movies in ages. I have not been to the movies in ages. Oh, I think the last movie that I saw in the theater was Logan. Trying to think if I saw anything else, but I believe the last one that I saw was Logan. Broke my heart. But that's okay. We're not going to talk about that again. Because I know we talked about that one before. But welcome in. I hope everybody's doing good. How are you, Lisa? And how are you, Collard? I hope you're doing good. Not me yawning. Not me yawning. Sorry. So sorry. Same. I think the last movie I saw was Black Panther 2. Okay, so you went to see that one. I waited for it, but it was really good. It was in my opinion better than I expected. I don't expect a lot out of a sequel, but it was really good. I liked, that they, tried to pay homage and continue the legacy of the Black Panther, and how hard Shuri had to fight. She had to fight, she had to fight herself, and then fight everybody else. But yeah, I really liked it. Namor was giving them the business. Listen, he was not letting up. It was just because of his fear. Like, you might look at it and be like, he was being mean, he was being bold, but that was nothing but fear. Like, fear and bottled up anger, from what had happened to his mom and his village, and his people. It was crazy. Let's see. I love going to the movies, but it costs too much. Yes, it costs. Oh, you said it costs so much. Yes, it costs way too much. Even like the I guess the discounted hours. Do they even do that anymore? But if they do, that's probably still too much. Thank you for the lurk, Ray. I appreciate it. I'm doing okay though. Just woke up. How are you? Listen, I woke up not too long ago either. Technically, I woke up on time to get ready, but there was other things that I needed to get done, so I didn't have to worry about it while we were doing this. So I was a little behind. I'm already a day behind, but I was also a day and a couple of hours behind. I like going to the movies when there's barely anybody there. Yes, you have the theater to yourself. You don't have people making noise. Listen, I love that too. You don't have to walk in front of anybody and scooch by. Got people walk in front of you trying to go to the bathroom. No burps, no farts, no kids. None of that. Oh man, I used to love going when I was younger. I just haven't been, and it got expensive. We used to have a really, really discounted show where the movies would already be out on DVD, but they'd be out of regular theaters, and you could still go to the theater to see them at like a super cheap price. Like it was like, for a while it was like $1, and then it ended up going up to like $2, $2.50. And I was like, yeah. And then they remodeled the theater and they turned it into a regular theater. So I was like, well, that's over. That is over. I like going when it's empty because I be talking. Listen, that's how I am watching regular TV. I'm always talking to the TV like, can't you hear me? Like, why are you doing this? And I don't want nobody being like, shh. Girl, the dollar was everything. Listen, I miss it. I miss going to the dollar show. Oh, I miss it. But the crazy thing is, you go to the dollar show, right? But the snacks and stuff cost the same price as going to a regular theater. I was like, oh, y'all killing me. But it's a little bit less, less of a shot to the chest when you didn't spend almost $10 on a ticket, then to turn around and spend $10 on a bucket of popcorn. I mean, I be talking while watching anything. That's why I watch stuff by myself. Listen, we can talk it up. Listen, the way we was watching them C-dramas. I want to go to a drive-in. That's why we have verses. Listen, I remember my godmom took a whole meal. We was all sitting there eating. Ooh, I haven't been to a drive-in. Jeez, what did I last see at the drive-in? Oh, I don't even remember. Actually, I don't remember what I went to see at the drive-in the last time I went. But, sometimes, you don't have to leave right away and you end up catching another movie. It was that Nacho Libre. So whatever other movie came out around the time Nacho Libre came out, was it? I think it was The Hangover. The Hangover 2. I believe it was. When the guy got married, I think that was it. so long ago. But the drive-in used to be so fun. And they had cheap snacks. Drive-in sounds so cool. I've never been to one. You should go. If they've got any near you, go. It's fun. It's an experience. You get to sit in the car and chill, watch a movie. Sometimes you get to watch 2 movies. You just sit there in that spot unless they kick y'all out. But ours never kicked you out. They let you watch the second show. Me and Curly did the same thing. We went to a restaurant and got chicken sandwich, fries, and a drink. Listen, I bet you it was 10 times better than anything you could have got at the movie theater. That sounds so good. I want a Chick-fil-A sandwich so bad. So bad. Drive-ins are dope. Haven't been in a long time, but we have a good one there. Ooh, nice. Nice. Our drive-in, even when it was like up and kicking, I don't know if they were going for like some retro feel, but I swear it looked like they never updated it. I mean, it was clean, but it looked like straight up 60s. it looked so old, but going there it just gave you a feeling of nostalgia, even though I ain't never been in the 60s. But you just go and they've got all these old arcade machines, and like the crane game was this old rickety machine. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I'm making it sound, but it was old. It was old. And that was back when the machines were super loud. Oh my God. But it was fun. It was so fun. The only thing I hated about it is the bathrooms. Like, you didn't, like, they were like picnic or like park style bathrooms. Like, you went to the bathroom from the outside of the place instead of like going inside the building and then going into the bathroom. They were like around the side of the building in these concrete like prison walls. That was it. That was the only part I really didn't care for. I felt like somebody was gonna snatch me up. It sounds cute to me. It was nice. It was definitely nice. All right. We're gonna get to our character of the day, Wiccan. Do y'all know anything about Wiccan? Y'all know who Wiccan is? I know True wanted us to break down Wiccan. You better wake up. But there's so much I didn't know about Wiccan. Nope, you don't know anything about Wiccan? Oh, well, we're gonna learn a little bit today. Let's see. You know, I don't know who this man is. Sorry to this man. The crazy thing is, if we've seen any X-Men, any Young Avengers, we've seen Wiccan. We have seen Wiccan. We just didn't know who he was. But Wiccan is actually, his name is Billy Kaplan. Oh crap. He's got another name that I forgot. Okay, I didn't put it on here. I'm up here looking at my notes. There we go. All right. But yeah, so Wiccan's name is Billy Kaplan. He's actually the son of Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, and Vision. He also has a twin brother named Speed. So Speed's name is Tommy Shepard. Now, why they have different last names, I haven't figured that out yet. But he's a member of the Young Avengers. He has reality warping magical powers. And a lot of his journey deals with him grappling with his inherited abilities and his destiny. Her and True, the only one who be knowing. Listen, I I be learning every time. Unless it was like Blade. I knew about Blade. I knew a little bit about Ghost Rider. I didn't know anything about Martian Manhunter. I was like, who is this man? And Psylocke, I seen her. I didn't know much about her, but like as we started to like dig in a little bit deeper, I like remembered her from back in the day, but still not enough. Not enough. That's Wanda's baby. It is. It is her. Him and Tommy, Him and Tommy are her twins. And it's crazy how they came about. Like, technically, they are Wanda's kids in another universe, but they aren't Scarlet Witch's kids in a different universe until she brought them about in a whole other like thing where she made a deal with, I forget the guy's name, but she made a deal with him. He gave her the powers to do the spell and she brought them about. But in the other universe, they're just her kids, right? Now, how she had kids with a synthetic being, that's not quite understood. It's not quite understood. In the other universe, I would have to like dig up that comic and like figure out that part. But in the main story, in the main Marvel universe, she brings about her kids through means of a very powerful spell. And then in other main versions of it, she actually bumps into them and finds out a little later. Childless Wanda, who knows? Listen, she got her ways. Because her and that what was that Doctor Strange, the multiverses? I can't remember the full name of it, but that was crazy. Ooh, it had me disliking her a lot. I can't say hate her, but it was I disliked her a lot. Thank you for punching in. But so we have Wiccan's real name, William or Billy Kaplan. His alias is Wiccan Billy Maximoff, like Wanda's name, and Asgardian. Asgardian was actually the name that he gave himself when he first joined the Young Avengers and then later changed it to Wiccan. But let's go over his origin story. So, Billy Kaplan was born to Wanda Maximoff and Vision, but was initially thought to be a product of Wanda's reality warping powers. He was later revealed to be one of her twin sons, conceived in a pocket dimension. His brother, Tommy Speed, shares similar origins. As Billy grew, he discovered his magical abilities, becoming Wiccan and joining the Young Avengers. His journey was shaped by his mother's fractured mind and the discovery of his true potential, despite facing personal struggles and his connection to the powerful legacy of his parents. So, some of his powers, I feel like, listen, I want to throw every character in Marvel Rivals. I want every one of them to be in Marvel Rivals because, like, looking at his powers and his abilities, he could do so much. So he has magic manipulation, where Wiccan can cast spells, he can manipulate reality, and he can also control energy. Just think how that would translate. He has reality warping. So just imagine somebody like glitching you, like you going to like fight Wiccan and he like literally glitches you like 5 feet behind you and like skedaddles. I can only imagine. Conceived in a pocket dimension. What does that even mean? So it's basically like an alternate reality, a different universe. You know how they have the multiverse with Marvel. They're weird millions of universes bundled up in one. So it's something like that. He has teleportation, so he can transport himself and others. So just imagine on Rivals, like getting your team out of the line of fire. Oh. People would hate it. People would really hate that, but that would be so insane to like set a beacon or something, and whenever like it gets crazy at point, just teleporting you and a teammate or two teammates to that other area. Oh, it would be insane. I know people would be looking for those beacons to probably knock them down so Wiccan can't teleport, but I think it would be really, really neat. He can also levitate and fly. He also has enhanced durability, so he possesses heightened resilience due to his magical nature. He also has a healing ability, so Wiccan would be a strategist 100%. There's no way around that. He's a strategist. But Wiccan also has a few weaknesses. They aren't in my opinion, they aren't normal weaknesses for a lot of heroes or even villains. He has emotional instability. So because Wiccan's powers are tied to his emotional state, it makes him prone to losing control. So if he's overwhelmed, if he's sad, if he's too upset, it could affect how he's able to manipulate his powers. He's also overly reliant on his magic, so he's really vulnerable to anybody who has anti-magic. So anything that's neutralizing he is not a formidable opponent against someone who has the ability to do that to them. So I think if he was fighting another magical being who also had the ability to neutralize others' powers, he wouldn't stand a chance. Also, he's very young. He's not very experienced with his abilities, because they don't have like a grown-up, super grown-up version of Wiccan. He's still pretty young, probably like late teens, early adult. So he's still trying to develop his powers and learn more about who he is. So against somebody like, let's say, Magneto, or let's see, I don't know, anybody more experienced might have a leg up over him. And he also suffers from magical exhaustion. So Wiccan does not have like a huge reserve of magic, so it does run out. He does have to rest, he does have to recharge. So that's one thing he'll have to back out of a fight and run, so I feel like he's still very, very strong. He would just have to be very strategic in how he used his powers and making sure to size up his opponent correctly or enough to know whether or not he could beat them. You said his granddaddy? His granddaddy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Let's see. I've got like 2 sets of notes. So before we go into his primary goals, I'm gonna go over my second set of notes. So we know that he's the lost son of Scarlet Witch, and he became a young Avenger. Wiccan So I don't know if this is his beginning story, because it doesn't say if he already had powers, because it later goes on to say that his powers were awakened. But it says here, Billy met Scarlet Witch, so they didn't even know they were related in a pocket dimension. But Billy, also known as Wiccan, met Scarlet Witch at the gates of the Avengers Mansion after being attacked at school by homophobic bullies. When Scarlet Witch tried to heal Billy's injuries, her touch kindled a mystical power in him. So in some stories, that is when his powers awakened, and he then became Asgardian and then later Wiccan. Oh, he LGBTQA. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So it also says his fellow member and boyfriend, Hulking, who is like a baby Hulk. Like, he's big and green like the Hulk, but he doesn't turn into like a human. He's just big and green. But Hulking was abducted by an alien race named Kree. So Wiccan hunted them down to a detention center for young superhumans. So Wiccan said, I'm going to get my man. So while at the detention center, he also ended up bumping into his brother, Tommy, also known as Speed. So his twin brother is Speed, but then he later found out that it was his twin brother. And then soon after, he was promoted to the actual Avengers by Captain America. He said, interesting. I love it. Yes. I was like, who knew about all these characters and all the stuff that they, all the lore. That's what we'll say. The lore. All the lore. I didn't know anything about any of this. Let's see. Did I miss anything? So he is part mutant. So he is still mutant. But he's also part just a mystical origin. So just a magical being. He does have similarities to his mom. He also has a hex ability. So he can affect reality by stating the desired outcome, like sleep, teleport, change, or whatever he wants to say to make it happen. He's also able to do that. He can also create energy bolts, create fire, teleport, heal, and he can also summon objects. One really neat thing that Wiccan can do is he has a knowing. So essentially it's like a spidey sense where he knows where people are without being able to see them. So I thought that was really, really neat. You know how Spidey, like Spider-Man in Rivals has the Spidey sense. That'd be really neat if they were to put Wiccan in Rivals and gave him a Spidey sense. I think that would be really, really neat. But the overall success of him being able to actually complete or do or to be able to do to make his magic happen, it really depends on his desire to make them happen as well as his emotional state. So I'm not sure if it goes haywire when he's angry. It doesn't quite say, but I think that's still really, really neat. He said he's OP. He is OP, but his weaknesses kind of is like just a teeny drawback because he doesn't have a reserve of power. So he still has to be very strategic in how he uses it, because once he's out of power, he has to go somewhere and recharge, like go take a nap or something. Girl, the way the Rivals community will be complaining, they gonna nerf him. Listen, they need to nerf Iron Fist before they think about nerfing some Wiccan. Get rid of Iron Fist. Just get him out of there. I swear, I hate Iron Fist with a passion. I can deal with any other. I can deal with Wolverine, and Wolverine is nuts sometimes. But Iron Fist? Oh God. Oh, I would love for them to put Wiccan on there. I would love it. I can't wait to figure out some more of these Avengers, because we're going to see who they're going to put. I cannot wait until the Fantastic Four and Ultron come. Listen to me getting all sidetracked and stuff, but I can't wait. I so cannot wait. I feel like Rivals has become such a big game, and it's not only like from the fandom, it's just a really good game. It's like, even if you're not great at it, you can still be good at it. So I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right, so we're gonna go dig into Wiccan's goals and his motivations. So Wiccan's primary goals is that he seeks to understand and master his magical abilities, also while discovering his true place in the world, because he's very, very young. His desire to protect his friends and family drives him a little further, so he usually tries to step up as a leader in his role within the Young Avengers. Wiccan is also motivated by the wish to prove himself, his wish to prove himself as a hero and navigate the complicated legacy of his parents. So, because Scarlet Witch was not only Wanda as a hero, she was also a villain as Scarlet Witch. So that kind of would give mixed emotions as to what or who Wiccan would be. So he really just wants to help people and balance out his inner being. So his journey involves balancing his inner turmoil with his commitment to fighting for justice and making peace with his powerful, often uncontrollable powers. So we hope as he grows older and gets more mature that he learns to kind of hone in on his skills and his abilities. Even though I feel like if he worked with Charles Xavier enough, he might be able to get it together. I feel like they would have got him together for sure. So his legacy, Wiccan's legacy, is closely tied to his connection to his mother, Scarlet Witch, and his father, Vision, with his powers and potential serving as a link to their complex histories. He's a key member of the Young Avengers and represents a new generation of heroes shaped by the legacy of their powerful parents. Wiccan's role in major events such as the Young Avengers series, there's another one, and the Children's Crusade has kind of solidified him as a really central figure in the future of the Marvel Universe. His growth from being a troubled teen to a confident hero mirrors his journey towards understanding his identity and powers. So his true impact on the Marvel Universe, Wiccan really had a huge impact on Marvel. Being a key member of the Young Avengers, having his reality warping powers and connections to other characters, not only his parents but his brother Speed, it puts him at the center of a lot of stories, those being the Avengers, Children's Crusade, and Avengers No Road Home, and also his relationship with his brother, and the fact that he's also one of a few of Marvel's LGBTQ plus superheroes adds a lot of emotional depth and representation. So over the years, Wiccan has gone from struggling with his powers to becoming a powerful hero. While grappling with his legacy and responsibilities, he's definitely left his mark as one of Marvel's most notable young heroes. So we encourage you to dive a little bit deeper into your favorite characters, because there is so much more to discover. So what do you guys think about Wiccan now that we've learned so much about him? Alice, hi Alice, welcome in. Thank you for punching in. How was your day? Thank you for the loves, I appreciate it. My hands are freezing, but I liked learning more about him. It's a day. I feel you, and I'm good, thank you. I'm so good. I woke up not too long ago, not too long before we got started. But we're over here digging deep into Cafe Critique, where we are talking about, or finishing up talking about, Wiccan. The fact that he had like the craziest story, right? Bumping into your mom, not knowing it's your mom, her trying to heal you, you developing your powers, and then going to be an Avenger. Like, I just wonder about his childhood, like his young childhood, like before he truly became Wiccan. Like, How was he? He was a troubled teen, they say, but how was he as a kid? He seems pretty cool. If he gets his emotions together, he could be super OP. I do feel the same way. I think he'd be a force to be reckoned with. And in Rivals, I think everything's going to tie back to Rivals. I think I'm going to compare every hero or villain to Rivals. You got up at like 2? Oh snap. I hope you guys use some good rest. I hope you guys use some good rest. I didn't go to sleep until like 11-ish. Yeah, about 11. And I had to wake up. I woke up about 3. It was about 3. So it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Maybe I'll get some sleep tonight because I got to get up early tomorrow. I sure didn't. Oh, well, I hope you get some rest the next time you go to sleep or take you a nap. All right, so we are getting ready to do our game trailer review. So I can't wait for that either. But I want to thank you guys for tuning into a Cafe Critique where we dive deep into the worlds of your favorite fictional characters. Be sure to follow, like, and subscribe, and join the Discord so your favorite character can be on the next episode. Now stick around for our game trailer review. All right, so we always take a little break in between. Just so I can rest my voice and drink some water and some things of that nature. But I really like Wiccan. I really do. I feel like they should have added them. Even though I feel like they did add quite a few people for Marvel Rivals to begin. My hair looks so crazy. But I feel like they could have added more. I'm glad they didn't, because you know, you want to keep the hype up. You want to, as I guess the audience dwindles down, introducing the new characters will tend to bring people back over and over. So I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining. I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining, because you know, they did really, really good. But as I learn more about more Marvel characters and fall in love with their stories, I'm gonna want to see them on there. So yeah. But our game trailer review, we are going to be reviewing Zao. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Zau, The Tales of Kenzira. It's a Metroidvania style game that features a African theme. So I was like, this looks really neat. I had seen previews here and there, but I hadn't seen a lot. So we're definitely going to check that out, and I'm very, very interested in it. So I hope you guys are ready for that. You played it a little bit? How did you like it? See, I don't do a lot of Metroidvania style games, but I love watching them. It's on PlayStation Plus. Did you play it, Lisa? Or are you gonna play it? Not yet? Okay. I liked it, but it was glitching. Oh, I hope they fixed it. I hope they patched it up. Let's see, does it have any mixed reviews? Okay, it says mostly positive reviews, so hopefully they fix that. switch on over. All right, so we are now at the segment of game trailer reviews at CafeJade, and we are going to be reviewing Zao. So, welcome to Game Trailer Reviews of a Cafe Critique, where we dive deep into unique game trailers and what makes them special. Today we're checking out Zao. And this game was released April 23rd of 2024. So it is barely a toddler yet. It's still a year. Still under a year. So a little bit about this game. We're just going to read it right from here. It says, wield the dance of the shaman, reclaim your father's spirit, brave the beautiful and treacherous land of Kinzara with the god of death in Tales of Kinzara Zao, a Metroidvania-style adventure crafted by Surgent Studios. It's got mostly positive results, and reviews are very positive, so I hope they did good. I haven't went back to it to know if they fixed it. Okay. If you do, let us know, or play it live so we can watch. Because I'd love to watch. I don't do a lot of Metroidvanias, but I just might. And a little further down, it says a grieving boy begins to read a Bantu tale written by his late father. Adventure into the beautiful and treacherous lands of Kinzara as Zao, a young shaman who bargains with the god of death to bring his Baba back from darkness. Excuse me. Guess I can't read today. With your cosmic powers and untried courage, you advance into unknown mythological lands, once bustling with life. Kinzara is now rife with lost ancestral spirits. As Zao advances towards his goal, three mighty beings lie in wait, fearsome in their strength, yet somehow strangely familiar. Will you embrace the dance of the shaman? This looks so good. The dance of the suns and moons. Oh, I bet you this is such a fun game. Oh, it's got controller support. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into this. Trailer. Now let me know if it's too loud. Oops. I'm not trying to do that. Oh, it's right here.
Kalunga,
Is it free? Right now I think it's 20
why,
bucks.
Zao, have you called me to the realm of the living?
It is told that there are three great spirits who have denied you. I seek my Baba's return in exchange for these spirits.
We go east. Perhaps there you may prove to me you are worthy of such a task.
This is a mask, his
I will
powers?
show you my worthiness.
This is the road to Ikakaramba, home to the great spirit of the sky.
The sooner I bring you the great spirits, the sooner you return my Baba to me.
You wield a powerful mask.
It is the mask of the moon. Baba taught me the ways. Graceful is the flow, a harmony soaked in virtuous intent. The mask of the sun. Baba showed me that to wield it is to harness a most ferocious love. The fiery flames of noble intentions.
Your Baba taught you well.
The moon. the sun. I must embrace the dance.
This shaman shrine means to imbue you with your predecessor's power. Bamba Stone. Harness the energy, Zao. Launch Akida's spear. There's power in the wrong
They got
hands
some
will be
neat
disastrous.
abilities.
Use this power how the others would have wanted. For good. For greatness.
The way you took that rojo out was amazing!
You should not sneak up on people, young shaman.
We are shamans, healers in a land long past healing.
Zao, you're sweating.
You are more than welcome to take over. Every step, another obstacle, another obstruction.
Yeah, we got a little bit of puzzles.
Shaman. Those before you have tried and failed. All I see before me is a boy. A desperate boy with a desperate plea.
I am a shaman, my father's son, wielding his masks, knowing his ways.
That boss looked
I
crazy.
can do this, Kalunga. I know I can.
Okay. Okay, that was the first video. That looked wild. That looked wild. So he has the mask, right? That gives him the power of the sun and the moon. So I guess that awakens his abilities. And then he later gets a spear, allowing him to do ranged attacks. And then he has the stone that allows him to get more abilities, or the abilities of his predecessors. That looks really neat. Now, it was kind of fast paced though. I know I would die a lot. I would definitely die a lot. He said, dang it. Aw. You gotta play it. You gotta play it. I gotta live stream it on the channel somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go look for it, Collard. I will. You wanna play it? Play it. Play it. Oh, wait. Nightmare, you got Game Pass. You can play it. If you got Game Pass still. Wait, did you say it was on Game Pass or did you say it was on PlayStation Plus? Hold on, let me go look. Oh, it's on PlayStation Plus. If you got PlayStation Plus, it's on there. I still need to play this. The story behind the making of this game is dope. What's the story behind it? I don't know much about that. Yeah, it looks good. I hope they fixed the glitch. Okay. He gets a few things to get more abilities. That's dope. You said plus, yeah. You don't? Aw. Is it free this month? I don't know. I have no clue. But it says it's just $20, so it's not on sale. It's just $20. But you can try out the demo. I got the demo here. Definitely try it out. The guy who made it basically made this game as a dedication to his father who passed. Oh, that is wild. That gives it so much more meaning. It's worth every penny if that's why he made it. And it looks so good. I remember Collar playing it. I think it was around the time it came out. Okay, so it's been a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go look back till like April. Okay, let me write that down to go look. Sorry, gotta write in my notebook. Okay, wrote it down. All right, let's check out this second video.
I'm going to try and break your game.
Oh,
In the best
okay, this is
possible way,
probably
like,
some
with love.
information.
I'm surfing, dude. I can surf. Oh, or die.
I'm trying to
It's
see
not,
where the
it's not
edges
a
of your
glitch.
game is.
This is the
I
point
might
of the
glitch
game.
through that. You don't know.
No, so you could do this for the full hour, mate, and you're not gonna. No, you can't actually do this for the full hour.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, you can speed up. Okay. Whoop.
Okay, watching him play it, it doesn't
my
seem
God.
as fast as how they had it in the trailer, but it still looks
like the
really
fact we can
good.
push them off things.
Jump and do it! Jump and do it! Jump and hit it!
He
Wait a
just
second,
froze the whole
I feel
thing.
like I could do the waterfall without the ice.
No,
I think we could. I think we need to try this.
No, you can't. Press it now! Press
Oh,
it now! No, the 2 buttons!
Oh, these two. Okay. Whoa! It's got a little directional thing.
That thing, okay.
Whoop.
Anybody who's ever played Elden Ring,
That wasn't good.
that reminds me of
wasn't good.
Azure's Comet. When I tell you Azure's Comet is like one of the most OP spells in Elden Ring, it's one of the most OP
I'm sure about
spells.
the directorial backseat gaming. Whoa! Did not clear it. Does he ever like sit down and just have a snack? Have you thought about that in your game?
And you've done it.
Hey!
Well done, man. Have a play of the demo. Let us know what you think in Discord,
To
Twitter.
check out the
Instagram,
demo.
anywhere.
This looks neat. It definitely looks neat. Oh, what is this? Accolades and reveal. What did we look? Oh, we looked at the gameplay. Okay. We'll check out the reveal and then maybe I'm gonna check what y'all
Every story begins at the end of another.
He came out not too long ago and he's already
Each story
working.
carries
Really?
the echoes of those that came before.
Is it gonna be another Metroidvania game?
My father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera. Here, I seek my father's return.
Okay, I think this was just like the other one, but I'm gonna still watch it. I think the next one is supposed to be an RPG. Is it gonna be like a similar vibe to it? You know, like a little African vibe, or that fire tornado is insane. These bosses.
I will not stop. Kalunga, god of death, hear my plea. Kalunga, god of death, come to me.
This right here reminds me of Black Panther.
Show me you are ready.
I like it. Okay. I definitely like it. I love the colors. I love the colors and I love the theme. The drums in the background, the intensity in the music, the way it changes. I love that so far. I love that he's trying to avenge and get avenge his grandfather and I guess save him in some sort of way. I didn't see a lot of people that he interacted with. I don't know if that was his grandfather and like the water, or if it was like another mentor, and then the young girl. I don't know who she was. She just popped in for a little bit and popped back out. Main character's still black, I believe, but it's in its very early stages from what I remember. Okay, I might have to check it out. Hold on, let me write that down. He's in the spirit realm, so most of most of the things he encounters are spirits of some sort, not many humans. Okay, so the people we see are usually spirits. Okay, that's really neat. So are they his ancestral spirits or just spirits in the spirit realm? I love the graphics. I love the colors. I like bright, vibrant neon colors. So me personally, I love all of that. I love all of that. I love how the mask comes together when he's getting his powers or his powers are being awakened. I love how intense his abilities are. Like, they're not just little pew pews, but they're like they look very powerful. So it gives the feeling of him being very strong. Just different spirits in the realm. Okay. I love the soundtrack. How did you guys feel about the looks and the soundtrack and anything within like the mechanics that you saw? Like, I couldn't necessarily see how it would play on controller or mouse and keyboard, because you're just kind of looking at somebody else go through it. So I don't know how easy the mechanics look, or how how easy it would be to navigate the game. But the fact that I caught a little bit of like puzzles in there and moving and dropping and I like that. You guys know I like any game that has some kind of puzzles in there. But I love the fact that now that I know, because I didn't know before, that it was to, help him grieve and to move on after his father's death. So that makes it even more impressionable to me. Like, those things can like inspire you to make great things. And then he'll also be able to remember him by it, and as we play it, it's one of those things that's kind of like keeping him alive in spirit. So I like that. The game is beautiful. I play on controller and the controls get a little harder just because of the abilities. Okay. So each ability, you have to remember like the combination of buttons, or is it just like adding different things to press? Like, is it like originally you wouldn't have like a R2 and then you get an ability and then you're able to use like R2, or is it like a combination? I'm bad with combinations. I eventually get them, but I'm bad like in the beginning with them. Okay, you can switch between them. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so I really like it. So I suggest you guys give this a try. I don't do Metroidvanias a lot, but I think I will give the demo a try. And this game, if you didn't know, was Zao Tales of Kinzara. It is a Metroidvania style game with pretty positive reviews, so definitely check it out. So I do want to thank you guys for tuning in to Game Trailer Reviews at CafeJade. It is a place where we dive deep into unique game trailers and what makes them special. Be sure to follow, like, subscribe, and join the Discord so you can help pick the next trailer on the next episode. Tonight we won't be doing a story time segment, only because we got started a bit too late, but on the Saturday after next, which will be the 18th. Yes, so it'll be the 18th. I know it's Sunday, but we missed yesterday because I overslept. So I said, I'm not going to do this to you guys. I'm not going to skip our first episode of 2024 and the first episode of season 2 of a cafe critique. So we are here, and I thank you guys for being here, and I appreciate you taking the time out to hang out with me. We're going to have a brief little chat before we get out of here, but thank you guys so very much. I'm gonna end over on YouTube, and then we're gonna talk here on Twitch for a little bit longer. So give me just a second.
Broken hearts spin so fast, every moment made to last. Sitting here with joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. CafeJade.